Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. What are you doing here? I'm on the train on the way home. And I started listening to a TED talk, and I was thinking, I've got to come to my club and tell you all about this wonderful, wonderful resource which I've discovered. And you're here. I have no idea how these... Well, anyway, I'm going to waste this opportunity. Let me tell you about TED Talks. I've been pushing myself to try and find resources, how I can become a better public speaker. I came across this website called TED Talks. For those of you who have never heard of TED, TED stands for Technology, Entertainment and Design. It's a free resource on the web. Amazing speakers, from politicians to scientists to CEOs of companies, Bill Clinton, Bill Gates and many others. It's fantastic. What I just discovered recently is you can go onto the website and download them. Download them onto your computer or your Mac if you've got one, and then you can transform them onto the format that you can put onto your phone. So I put it onto my Android phone. If you've got an iPhone, you can put it onto your iPhone, put it on iPad, or whatever you want. And then, like I'm doing, I get onto the tube, go on the train, sit down, 10, 15 minutes, listen to one of these wonderful speeches. Why should you be interested though? What's in it for you? Well, how about this? There I am, I'm listening to this fantastic speech, and I'm thinking, that's a great idea. Let me take that idea and see if I can turn it into a speech. So I've got a little app on my phone called Evernote. So as soon as I get an idea when I'm listening to a speech, switch into Evernote, tap it down, I've got a note. Since I've been listening to TED speak and all these talks, I've collected so much material. I've got 10 speeches that I can make over the next year. It's just phenomenal, and the ideas just keep coming. Get these wonderful idea sparkers, and it's all for sitting on the train, rather than reading the Daily, whatever it's called. Sit down, do something really educational. It's fantastic. But us Toastmasters, I was thinking, whoa, let's put my Toastmaster hat on here. What can I do with this stuff? Better evaluations. So what I start doing, and what you can do, start listening to a speaker, and then start to analyse, how is the speech structured? Because with such a variety of different speakers, speaking on technological ideas, entertainment, you're going to hear a different take on how speeches are put together. So I start listening. Do they have a beginning, middle, and end? Do they have another type of structure which I haven't come across? How does that play out with what I'm doing at Toastmasters? I judge myself against these celebrities. How am I doing? And then guess what? I think we're doing actually quite well as Toastmasters. Some of the speakers, they may be experts, but they're not very good speakers. And it's brilliant for me to think, oh, well, maybe we can aspire to becoming TED speakers in the future. Why not? It's fantastic. Second, what about local variety? Use the voice. The voice is so rich. And they have to project. They're on stage. Some of them are mic'd up. But even with mics, you can hear the person who really puts a lot of effort into giving a great talk. So I look at their vocal variety. I listen to see if they are monotone. And it's a surprise how many people are monotone when they speak. And they wonder why people start to go Z during the course of their speech. And all they have to do is change a little bit, modulate, and then away we go. And some of the speakers, if you've never heard him, listen to Anthony Robbins. Anthony Robbins comes at you like somebody hitting a brick. He is extraordinary. He's all over the place. And he's lively, vibrant, and he's just energetic. And you get the energy coming back from him. So I started listening to him and listening to other speakers and started to incorporate it into my speeches. So you can see I'm a really shy, retired sort of person. I learn from listening to all these great speakers. Then what about the body language? Well, you know, we're always hearing about you must be relaxed when you're speaking because your nerves show in your legs trembling, or you're clasping your hands, or you're putting your hands in your pockets. How about these top speakers? I watched them doing the same thing. And then I wondered, do they keep their hands by their sides, or do they use their hands with purpose? And I've watched the ones that do it really well and imitate them, and the ones who don't do it so well, I take note of it and avoid it. So lots of brilliant stuff there for you. The other thing that really is intriguing me about TED Talks, and something that I find a challenge, is the use of visuals, using PowerPoint, using video. That's an art form to get that right. And some of the guys who've managed to get the congruency between what they're saying and what they're displaying in a way that is not distracting is fantastic. And I've learned a lot from doing that. Just setting up the camera equipment, just being familiar with what you are doing, setting up your video. It's an art skill, it needs to be practiced. And here you can watch people doing it live and doing it yourself. Oh, I'm just coming into my station. Hang on a minute. Just to recap then, before I get off the train. Go to TED Talks, download the videos. What I did is I typed in top videos from TED Talks, pick the top speakers, download them, put them onto my phone, and then start to do the Toastmasters recommend items with each speech. Look at the content, look at the voice, look at the body language, and look at displays. And you will find, like I have, I've learned so much. Anyway, Madam Toastmaster, I'm sorry, I've got to get off the train. Thank you very much.